Mayor Lovely Warren is inviting business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs in the city of Rochester to access financial assistance opportunities in order to grow or improve their business and turn a vision into a reality. Horace Allen is a senior economic development specialist in the city's Department of Neighborhood and Business Development. He joins us today along with Angela Rollins, AmeriCorps VISTA member and assistant program coordinator for Kiva Rochester. Thank you guys for coming on today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Horace, tell us a little bit about business development at the City of Rochester.
Excellent. Well, business development, our goal and our purpose is to really go through the City of Rochester and help businesses sustain, bring businesses to the city, and actually help those entrepreneurs start their businesses. Mm-hmm. We do this through providing financial assistance, which helps to build our business corridors and build our city up.
Mm-hmm. And Angela, for those that don't know, what is Kiva Rochester?
So Kiva Rochester is 0% interest and $0 fees microloans, which are crowdfunded on the Kiva online platform. Mm-hmm. Basically, that means that an entrepreneur who maybe wouldn't have access to Horace's type of loans or a financial institution such as a bank's loans, mm-hmm.
they
could get a loan between $1,000 to $10,000 mm-hmm. from the Kiva crowdfunded platform.
Right. So it sounds like there's something for everyone.
Absolutely.
And you're holding information sessions at various locations around the city. Tell us about those.
Yeah, we definitely want to get the word out. Mm-hmm. One thing that in order to help a business, the businesses need to know that we exist mm-hmm. and need to know about our programs. So this effort is to really to get this word out into the community so that they are aware of these programs. We're going to be doing these programs throughout the city. Mm-hmm. The first one is going to be taking place on October 30th mm-hmm.
At
the Danforth Community Center. And this is going to be for those business owners, those aspiring entrepreneurs in the northwest and southwest quads of our city.
So there'll be other events happening throughout the city based on quadrant?
Correct.
Okay. Walk us through some of the different types of loans that the city offers.
Well, we offer loans and we do offer grants as well. Our loans are very competitive, the best in the market in regards to, we offer 1% and 3% loans. These loans can help businesses do everything from pre-development costs. It helps them with fixtures, furnitures, and equipment. Mm-hmm. It helps them to finance their advertising, signing as well.
Mm-hmm. And Angela, for a Kiva recipient, what sort of projects might someone use that funding for?
Yeah, so typically our borrowers are going to be someone who's either in the pre-revenue phase or someone who maybe has a small, slightly established business but is looking to buy like maybe a small piece of equipment. I had a gentleman the other day who's looking to just buy a camera so he can do more marketing. Typically, we're looking at someone who a loan that is small, between $1,000 to $10,000, will make a significant impact. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, our borrowers are cooking dinners out of their mom's kitchen or selling clothes out of their closet, you know. And $1,000 allows them to maybe go to the public market or allows them to maybe do some marketing or build a website or things like that.
Sure. So, Horace, as far as these events go, and both of you will be at the events, is that correct?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. Is there a certain type of business person that you want to see come, or?
No, these events are open to anybody aspiring to start a business, or for your existing business owner also. You are more than welcome. Mm-hmm. Again, we really want to get the information out, and we really want to show you what it's like to do business with the city.
Mm-hmm. And what can we expect when we go to one of these events? Will the commissioner be there?
Yes, the commissioner be there, but most importantly, our project managers who will actually be working with the businesses, we will be there, and we're your point of contact. We have different project managers in each quad of the city. Okay. So if you're in the Southwest, I'm your Southwest project manager, and we have 3 others in the different quads of the city also. Okay,
so it'll be kind of an open format. People can meet with their representative, that sort of thing?
Absolutely.
Okay, and what can people find out about Kiva Rochester when they come to these events? Can they apply right there and then?
So the application is actually online on kiva.org. But if they come to these events, like Kiva can be a little bit of a complicated process. It's a little bit of a lengthy process. So the best way to learn about Kiva is to just ask questions. And anyone, whether they're aspiring or established, if they come, maybe they're not ready for a business loan, but they want to learn about their options when they get there, they can come. We have tons of partners. We recommend people to all sorts of organizations in the city to get them ready to start their business as well. So that's
What are some of the typical questions that people have about the Kiva program?
Yeah, so a lot of people want to know, is it really 0% interest?
Right.
But also because Kiva Rochester actually looks at what we call social credit, they do look at financial credit a little, but primarily they care about social credit. And that can be very confusing for some people.
Sure.
They look at things like social media presence, website presence, but most importantly, they want to know your community supports you. And so that's when things get a little complicated, is how do we show that?
Right.
So we do something called private funding, where you bring a certain amount of individuals from your private network to Kiva to loan to you. And that's really where people start really asking about a lot of things.
How can the community support our local entrepreneurs?
Yeah, so we definitely would love it if community members would lend to our borrowers on the Kiva platform. There's small loans, $25 from each lender. We also are always looking for what we call trustees, which are individuals who refer borrowers to Kiva. They can also support borrowers through the application process as well as through the repayment process. So yeah, that's how we really like to get the community involved.
Horace, for those established small business owners, what's required of them before they can get a city loan or grant?
Well, one thing that we do is for those businesses that are already established, we do look at your financial history. We look at past 3 years financial statements to see exactly how you've been performing. If you're a startup business less than 1 year, we actually require a business plan and projections also in regards to what do you assume you're going to be doing in the next 3 years. And that helps us to generate a favorable response for those particular businesses if we would proceed forward with them.
What are some of the projects that you've seen business owners use city loans and grants for?
Yeah, I've seen it's a vast array of things you can use them for. In regards to like engineering and designing cost, the pre-development phase of a project, people use them for fixtures, furnitures, and equipment, computers, signing, advertising, as well as working capital as well.
And Angela, Kiva Rochester has been around for about a year now in Rochester. What are some of the success stories?
Yeah, so far we've funded 39 entrepreneurs in Rochester. The majority of those individuals are minority, 45% are women, so it's super exciting. Yeah, so like for example, we had a U of R student, he's still in college, and he moved into a permanent location in the public market because he got a $10,000 Kiva loan. Very nice. So just a few examples of things like that.
Are there typical questions that business owners have for you, Horace, when you're out visiting the businesses or when you're doing these events?
Most business owners, they want to know about the process. What's required of them? How much time does it take? Our goal is to do things in an effective and efficient manner. We also want to make sure we cross every T and dot every I so that we have all the information. But those are the questions that I get the most in regards to what's the process look like, what's the timeliness look like. And with those, our goal is to really help facilitate with them and really be their partner as they go through that process.
Sure. What are some of the other resources that are offered, maybe on the website, that if someone can't make it to an event that they can find?
Yeah, on our website, you will find our applications, both our loan applications as well as our small business matching grant applications. But then you also find information about the different programs. The different programs that we offer if you're looking for pre-development costs, targeted business areas as well. And we have a description of that. And you will see those on our you'll see those on our website, as well as see all of the contact information for each representative in each quad.
And Angela, you have an office at City Hall, but you're also out in the community quite often. How can people find you aside from these events?
Yeah, so we do weekly office hours at Central Library downtown on the 4th floor in the business division. It's a relatively informal event. And it goes from 3 to 6 p.m. every Wednesday, and that's the best way to kind of get the most up-to-date information. Also, I always recommend following us on Facebook at Facebook/Kiva Rock. Just because we always have different events going on, we kind of go into different workshops that different organizations are hosting, and it's a really good way to get involved.
Sure. What kind of feedback do you get for people that aren't familiar with Kiva and they hear about this great program that's available?
People get really excited. I think kind of the most humbling experience I've had is at these office hours. I had an individual who was fresh out of prison who was just so excited that we existed and started talking about his dream to own like his own body wash company and how $1,000 Kiva loan could really get him to start like producing this product and selling it to family and friends. So that's generally very optimistic and hopeful feedback.
Absolutely. And Horace, do you hold office hours at City Hall? Can people just come in and see you, talk to you?
Yes, our doors are always open. The doors are always open where you can come in and speak with us if somebody's available, or you can always call and set up an appointment. But no office hours. As long as I'm there to help.
Now, when people are coming to these events or your office hours, do they need to bring anything with them, documentation, that sort of thing?
Yeah. I would encourage everyone to bring something to write with so you can take good notes in regards to the information that you're receiving there. But outside of that, we want to provide resources. We want to provide the information that you can take with you, that the business owner can take with them. And then if they want to go further with them, they can set up a time where we can meet with them.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on today.
Thank you.
Again, if you'd like more information about the city's financial assistance opportunities, Kiva Rochester, and any of the upcoming information seminars, you can visit cityofrochester.gov/business resources or call 585-428-6912.